The drama is
I don't care. Don't blink. Yes, you blink. Welcome to the show. Doing well, having a wonderful day on this 24th April 2025. We are having a very, very late TikTok live. So what happened today was I was supposed to do it way before, but I had a formation with the government, and this formation with the government led me to come back home at 10 o'clock. I was tired AF is a proper term. We slept. It was late. I had to post videos, so we just finished working right now. So I prepared a nice bowl of rice. So this is rice. This is cream of mushroom soup, and this is Shinramyun spice pack. So this is gonna be delicious. We are watching a movie because again, it is late AF. When it's late AF, I like to relax. It's all mental, right? You see the darkness outside, you want to relax. So we are watching Ron Burgundy. Ooh, where's it's what if I have the Anchorman because my Netflix in French. So every single title is gonna be in French. Without saying further ado, let's dive into our rice and spices. Rice was so good. It was so good. This saved my life so many times. I think the story is so awesome, but I'm gonna say it again. My father, bless him, wasn't the best cook, but he tried, And one of the things he did wasn't great. But he tried. my father had a mentality of you just need to be good, you just need to eat. But once a week we had killer rice with roasted chicken. And that was the bomb. It was just so good. I watched it because we're playing a game in the background. And that being said, my mom was Egyptian. She used to cook a meal, and I would go for something that has no salt, no pepper. So something that had so many spices, and I was like, wow, this is too much. So, and both home, rice ended up being something that I really look forward to. But really look forward to. I really, really look forward to. It's delicious. Just one of the recipe my father gave me. At the worst time of the apartment, the worst time, we were eating rice, ramen, and peanut butter. That was the only thing that I would eat because I was so broke, right? So, eating rice right now is a blessing. Because it just reminds me of pleasant memories, And at work, I was working with the Filipinos, right? And for them, in the Filipino culture, that is super, super important. So they were always saying like, hey, rice is life, dude. Rice is life. And for me, I associate this rice as a struggle meal. Not really a struggle meal, but something that if I had a choice, I would eat something else. Right? And then I really got back into it and realized how much I've missed out, just because I had this perception that it was a struggle meal, right? And there's just preconceived notion that a preconceived. See, I'm tired a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. It is 3:37 a.m. There's this preconceived notion that a struggle meal is only when you struggle. That is great when you want 5,000 of something. There you go. There you go. And you can actually do so much with it. You can do omu rice. You can do rice with soy sauce. You can do fried rice. So yeah, so it's not because it is a struggle meal that it shouldn't be seen as only a struggle meal. That is something really cool, something that's super accessible. I don't know one family that never had rice or never liked rice. I don't know a lot of people that don't like rice, right? I know a lot of people that like don't like this, that, and this, but rice is always something that you kind of have, right? So that was really cool. My mouth's on fire because we did put spices in there. We put, like I said, cream of mushroom, and we put the spice pack from these ramen. Um, I told this story before, but I'm gonna say it again. When I went to the apartment, we didn't have money, so the ramen was extremely accessible. And we put the pack of seasoning from the ramen, so I didn't have to really think about, oh well, I possibly should need this and should need that. So what we do is, do you make ice stand or parboiled rice? I'm not sure what you mean, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean, dude. I'm so sorry. Instant. Oh my god. Okay, I make well, I have a rice cooker, so we do have instant rice, but maybe we're no. Okay, please understand. It is 2:41 a.m. or 3:31 a.m. I am so sorry, dude. I am asleep. Um, so I make parboiled rice. There's nothing wrong with Uncle Ben. It's just I was raised with parboiled rice, right? When you're raised with that, you're trying to reproduce it. How about you? What is your favorite rice? First of all, what is your way to cook rice? Second of all, what is something that you want with rice? Third of all, what is your story with rice? Grasshopper glass. Oof, it is spicy. Um, just because we put the cream of mushroom, uh, and so okay, now kind of bullshit, you guys. So we bought from Amazon. We bought because it was kind of the pandemic, right? That was that long ago. Um, we bought a 24 pack of cans of cream of mushrooms. On Amazon, they possibly wrote it, but they did show it in the picture that it was non-salted cream of mushroom. So it doesn't taste like much, but it does give a really really nice. You can do water, but with the rice, it's cupcakes because you can do like a cup of water, a cup of rice, right, which is gonna give you a very nice texture. You can do 2 cups of water, one of rice. I had this friend Jay who would like a half a cup of rice, half a cup of water for a full cup of rice. It would give this really crunchy rice. It was really nice. So yeah, I have a stop. I have a stop, guys. I have a stuff. And again, it's just like that you don't eat that a lot, you know. Because you don't eat that a lot, it feels. I wouldn't say feel special when you do it, but it feels good to do it. You know. It is spicy though. My mouth is on fire. Now you can see that we have a little bit of color in the face. I wish I could say it's natural tint and we looks amazing. No, it's spices. I use purple also. My favorite is long grain basmati. I like chicken sauce with my rice. Yo, that's the stuff, dude. That is the stuff. That is the stuff, dude. I like chicken sauce and sauce with my rice. Okay. Oh, what is the sauce? What is the sauce? Ooh, we have some Russian in the chat. I'm gonna have to just translate it. Hi, y'all. Um, I used to know how to say hi. I know Kagila is how are you. There's a Dobry Ut. That's more Bulgarian than Russian, right? Dobry Ut, Kagila. Sometimes I boil, sometimes I bake it. Nice, 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 nice. That's what I also that's also something that I like to do. To bake it because well, holy shit, what a conversation, right? But when you do it bake, what I like is the outside, the overcooked versus the undercooked of the inside. So the outside is gonna be very crunchy versus the normal texture for it. And um, we do have like the rice cooker. The rice cooker has a tendency to cook more underneath. That's on the side. So we do have a really cook underneath, which is almost cake-ish, right? So if you, I don't know if you guys have, just imagine a pie. Imagine a freaking pie. That's what we're getting. A freaking pie is what we're getting. We're gonna check out the. Okay, we're still good because we're recording. We're we're recording some gameplay. Butter chicken, ooh, butter yogurt dill sauce with sriracha over. Wow, that sounds amazing, dude. That sounds amazing, grass. That sounds really good, dude. Wow. Holy. Okay, well, okay, dude. I thought I was gangster with my recipe, but you got me beat. Mm? Also, the importance in other culture, right? Because we often think about ourselves. Well, I don't know. A more widely spread thing than rice, and although it's not the, you can still do something with it. You can cook with it. You can add it to something. Rice will always be rice. I was a chef before I was a glass blower. Now, for real, you're a glass blower. You miss being a chef. Grasshopper glass. I should have guessed it. I should have freaking guessed it. Oh, it is nice to meet you, dude. It's been nice to meet you. Delicious, dude. I still get to cook every day, so not really. Yeah, it's. I've had to spend too many hours in the kitchen, you know. You do the prep, you do the mise en place, you do the mise en place, the prep, you do the serving. Then you wait around. When cooking, when you work at the same restaurant for a while, everything kind of blends together. Like, oh, I'm making this plate again, right? But at the same time, there's motivation in there. A lot of people won't cook for themselves. Can you cook rice from one on the stove top 2 minute rice? Brandon, what's up, dude? How are you? What I used to do, I used to have this, right? Before we had a rice cooker, I used to put the rice here, and I used to put the water, which is really good. But I do prefer a different texture. I really do prefer a different texture. I like the fact that, okay, well, this is crunchy and this is not crunchy. I really, really do like that because it makes it more entertaining. It makes it most interesting, you know. Nothing like you guys. It's rice. It's not sashimi. It's not sushi. It's pretty simple, right? So because the meal in itself is super simple, kind of play with it. And it's all depending on the taste, right? If you prefer your rice more so normal, this could work. Yeah. But yeah, I was talking about bake also. I guess when it's something you enjoy, it's not work, right? No, right. So you prefer sticky rice? I do love a sticky rice, dude. I do love. Because you ate it for so long, you know, you ate it every single day for so long. My mouth's on fire, guys. My mouth's on fire. It's bad. Do you get me a sec? There you go. There you go. There you freaking go, dude. That's what we did. Because we have a gaming channel, so we're trying to work on that, you know. But it's all a question of taste. It's all a question of what you prefer, what you like itself, right? I do like that, but bake it's delicious, and there's just so much. Like for example, if you thought about it, if you thought that we could do a whole, well, we're possibly not gonna do a whole stream about rice, but if somebody told you we're gonna talk about rice for so long, you would not believe it. You can put a bit of oil, yes, yes. Yo, hell yeah. I do. I think this is like more so fried rice. I think it's more fried rice. How do you guys do your fried rice? Because fried rice is already cooked, right? I can put a bit of oil in a pan and add rice. Dry rice? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Dried rice, I think you need a certain amount of liquid. Again, you can play on the amount of liquid that's needed, but you still need somewhat of a dry rice. Whoa, that's, I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if you can. But you tell me that you try, so You could put a bit of oil in a pan and add rice and fry it for a bit. Oh my god. Oh, ink. Oh, ink. I didn't see the add water. I didn't see the add water. I was like, this guy's gonna have teeth. Freaking rocks, dude. Yeah, yeah. Now it makes sense. Because at first I was like, dude, what a freaking legend that guy. That guy's a freaking legend, right? No, no, you're human after all. You're human after all. What about you? What's your preferred rice? We had grasshopper that is basmati. I'm gonna be boring and say I like any white rice. Not a fan of wild rice. Not a fan of brown rice. Not a fan of um wild rice. To me, this is by far not the best tasting thing. But it's all again, it's all a question of perception. It's all a question of I like this versus I like that, right? Um, person per person is different. But that's a good trick, dude. That's a good trick. I'll have to try it. I'll try it. You're not afraid that the oil in the water is gonna explode? Because I know that sometimes when you add oil to the water to oil, it's not good. Don't don't blink. If you blink, welcome to this. Uh, whoa, sorry, tired. Are we cousins, Slugsy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. But hey, how are you? We fucked up the intro. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Because we're doing well, so having a wonderful day on this 23 April 2025. Let's play some Tokyo Ghoul. Once again, Tokyo Ghoul, because there's not really a event right now. It's going out super simply. But let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the gaming. I prefer to boil any rice on the stove top. Oh, garlic and butter is always nice. Always nice. We're doing a TikTok live, so I'm not talking alone. See, you were talking about oil before. With my rice, I always prefer putting butter. It's a bit more greasy. It's a bit more creamy. Oil is doing well because it is a greasy. It is it is greasy, so it'll have to cook and it'll make it cooking easier. But butter is by far better. Butter is by far better. Not a lot of oil to cover the rice. Okay, so just enough for it to start cooking. Yeah, because I know for a fact that if you put water and oil, it won't explode, but it'll splash. It'll splash for sure. It'll splash. So I was like, dude, this is dangerous. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. But yo, it's a really good way to do it, and I never thought about it. I never thought about it. But for sure, butter. For sure, 100% butter. Mexican way of cooking rice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Vernon. This is gangster, dude. And what would you put you with your what would be your not necessarily your seasoning, but what is the side content of your bowl of rice? Because most people will not eat a bowl of rice by itself, right? And even then, you see, we were talking about how multicultural it is. Now we have the Mexican way of doing it, right? We had a Filipino way of doing it. We had an Indian way of doing it. We have the French Canadian way of doing it. The oil in the rice, I never heard that, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I am Jamaican, so I'm thinking. I am Jamaican. Anything I can prep to add. Which mean to anything I can prep to add. Well, Vernon, dude, you sound like a lovely human being, dude. You're gonna give yourself a follow. You seem like a cool dude. What do you mean by that? That it depends on what you're eating, and then you'll add the spice to it. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Yo, this is my very first. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, it's just me and Vernon right now. Okay, it was my very first time doing a live stream so late. I thought I was gonna get some weird people, but people so far have been very chill, very chill. Because TikTok will promote you in your region, right, where you live, right? And I was like, dude, I'm gonna get some insomniacs, some people that are, I'm gonna get that kind of that demographic. But so far, it's been super cool. It's been super cool because right now it is like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So yeah. But it's so nice, dude. It's so nice. Tell me what you do for a living, Vernon. Tell me about yourself, dude. If you're in BC, it's a mix. Okay, British Columbia. Nice. A lot of people from British Columbia. A lot of people from British Columbia. I'm from Montreal, so that's why we have a little accent. But I get a lot of people from British Columbia, which is you see it because we're staying in the Canadian region, right? Do you know for who you're gonna vote? Because it's the 28th, right? It's Monday. It goes so fucking fast. It's crazy. This election, dude. It's not looking good, you know. It's not looking good at all. But then geopolitically, it's so hard right now. You know. Oh, it's 12:52. I am a steel worker, a steel operator, cabinet maker. Well, nice, dude. Nice. Oh yeah. You enjoy it? As long as you enjoy it, bro. As long as you enjoy it, you can pay the bill. All that matters, right? It's freaking hard here, shit. Wait, why is it hard? Because of you talk about the work, talk about the politics, because we switched subjects so many times. Um, but yo, for sure, it's hard, for sure. But that's what's enjoyable about life, right? Sometimes you get to chill. Sometimes you get to just work hard. Now you get to chill. So focus on the chilling part, and I cannot help you how hard it is, but I can entertain you a little bit, and help you a little bit. So we're gonna a Tuca. You like living in British Columbia, dude? You like it? We're playing a game on an anime. So if you're an anime fan, let me know, dude, because I'll talk your ears out for hours upon hours. And then when you're gonna come back on another date, you're gonna say, "Hey, dude, that's the guy talking about anime." And then, surprise, motherfucker, talk about even more anime, dude. Yeah, pleasantly surprised, guys. Thank you for giving me a nice evening. Because we woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I was like, okay, well, you just want to chill and do a TikTok live, and I was like, oh, but no, it's going well, and I'm grateful for that. I'm extremely grateful for that. A bit of water, because water is life. My man, my man, what are you watching? What are you watching? Because Alavan May is cool, but what are you watching? By the way, if you like anime and you're looking for something new, the DMC Devil May Cry new series, new season, or a new series because it is a new series, right? It's actually fucking dope, dude. It's actually really fucking good. Like to a point where like you didn't have expectation, but now you do, and now you do, and it's actually really good. Anime is a shit, dude. Now, especially now, because now we have a revival. It was quiet for a while because we had One Piece, Naruto. It was quiet for a while because then we got Boruto. We got Black Clover. I was passing through and hearing you talk about rice while you all chatted. Had me for reals. Nice, nice, nice. Vernon, thanks for the likes, dude. Appreciate you. No, dude, because we all have our struggle meals, right? Mine is rice, and it's just without complaining, you realize how lucky you are, right? I know you work hard, right? And then you enjoy something, and you're like, dude, you know, life is life is fucked up, but you know, it's a shame that I'm wearing a long sleeve, because I could show the anime tattoos. We have Ishigo, we have Naruto, Kuruma, and we have Ken Kaneki, which we're playing Tokyo Go right now. My apologies. Yeah, you seem like a cool dude, dude. I'm all about vibe, yo. You seem like a chill dude. You seem like a hell of a chill dude, right? Plus, steel worker working at 12:52. That's hardcore. That is hardcore, brah. That is hardcore. By the way, if you were wondering what was streaming, it's Ron Burgundy, Anchorman 2, because we do like Ron Burgundy, right? Do I like Will Farrell? Because he is the one who played Ron Burgundy. I think about Will Ferrell the same way I think about Jack Black. They're both actors that you kind of see a lot, and sometimes you see them too much, right? And because you see them too much, you're like, okay, well, I saw you in this and this and this, and you get oversaturated. So, for example, we just had Last of Us, right? By the way, this is the only time I'm going to speak about Last of Us. I haven't talked about it in months. Talked about it in years. Just leave the girl alone. The actress who played Holly, Bella Ramsey. Come on, guys. I know she's not the typecast for Ellie, and I know that her acting could be worked on, but she's young, and you will never get somebody that was really good. You guys were complaining about Abby not being muscular, but then you saw the chemistry between Pedro Pascal and the actress of Abby, and you like Abby, so. Ah, there you go. Little fart. I hope you guys didn't hear that. But me saying that I farted means that you guys hear it. Naruto, Spy Family, ooh, Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen. Bleach is best. Bleach is best. Bleach is best. The thing with Bleach is, and again, from the list that you told me, I think Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing, but it's not finished. So let's not say hey it's amazing before it's finished. Spy Family, I do like Spy Family, but I like Spy Family not because of the Yuri and the father. I like because of Anya. I like because Anya is fucking funny. Anya is fucking funny. Can I say it again? Can I say it again? Anya is fucking funny. Shout out to my girl Anya. And Naruto is just good all around. And Naruto is just good all around. The fillers are kind of killing the show, but Naruto is good all around. Because, again, if you read the manga is really good, right? The manga being that good is amazing. But then, one of my favorite character is Shikamaru, right? And Shikamaru ends up with Temari, right? And then in the manga they end up together, and you don't know why. But then in the anime they show that every time that she comes over, he takes care of her, right? In more case than one, that's why they've developed a bond. They've developed this relationship, and it doesn't seem like it's out of nowhere. Bleach would be, in my opinion, in my very humble opinion, I think Bleach is better. I do prefer Bleach. However, Bleach suffered from one big flaw. So Bleach, the first time that you read it, is the best manga ever written. However, Bleach relies a lot on plot and plot twists. So when you know this plot twist, the story gets a lot worse. She keep Jutsu is great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she keeps it together. Have you seen Castlevania? I'm just gonna be back, dude. I had spices on the. Okay, so truth be told, we had the Shinramyun devil spices in the rice, and now
Surprise, Big Daddy's back.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I'm over to GNN. I'm living in the city again.
I really wish that you would have called first.
Look, it doesn't matter whose fault the breakup was, okay? I was stubborn. You were like a mentally ill whore having PMS from the 1800s.
What's your point, Mom?
The point is, I'm back home. I want to spend the rest of my life. Honey, who is it?
Hi, Ron. I'm Gary, Veronica's lover.
So is that a gift from me, Ron?
No. It's on. It's for Walter.
Okay.
So when were you going to tell me about Gary?
Ron, you walked out on me. What did you expect me to do?
Ron, this is awkward. I know. Sitting here with your wife. We make love.
I'm this close to shooting a flare gun in your dick.
Oh, Ron.
What does this Gary do for a living? Background check on him.
ah, there you go. Sorry, guys. My apologies. You're a chill dude, bro. Thank you so much. You seen Castlevania? I saw Castlevania. I think Castlevania is good, but I think it's also a very mid. So Castlevania, of course, they do the Belmont, which if you watch Castlevania or you know the story of Castlevania, they're possibly the most important family. And I think the show is amazing. Once again, you got the two main character, which is the witch, and well, not really. The vampires are cool too. Vampires are really cool too, right? But at the same time, dude, at the same time, my favorite Castlevania is Area of Sorrow, where you end up being Dracula, right? So the fact that they didn't take that storyline kind of shitty. But Castlevania is good. There's a lot of lore, there's a lot of characters. It's really well put. It's really well drawn. The story feels interesting. It's always entertaining. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know, the whole storyline with the you love it? Nice. The whole storyline with the Belmont it's just something that we saw so often, you know. It's just something that we saw so often, and there's a ton of characters that are phenomenal. The character that is so freaking cool. The fact that we have a character like Belmont is nice, but I would have want more. Marvin, thanks for the like, dude. Guys, if you don't follow Marvin, please do. Marvin is a gem, a good friend of mine, super nice human being, super kind. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, Castlevania is super good. It's super good. I just wish we explore more of the game. So, for example, I was talking about Devil May Cry, right? Now, Devil May Cry, they took a part of each of the games, right? So, the part that's the most popular. So, Castlevania could be using that, but as a single piece, it's actually really good. And then when you look at the at the Nocturne, something Nocturne, it's also really, really good. But again, there's so much lore. It's like, okay, so I don't know if you're a gamer, but if you're a gamer, you'll understand that. It's like taking a show and making, well, for example, Halo, or taking a show and taking Gears of War, or taking Zelda and making a show, right? So you'll possibly have a really good show, but there's so many lore and there's so many different storyline of Zelda or Castlevania or Halo that you kind of, and it's all personal, right? I like Symphony of Shadow, I like Symphony of the Night, and I like Aria of Sorrow, right? So these two would be super nice. But the one they have, I didn't play the game. I know the Belmont, but this is old school Castlevania a bit more. I started playing Castlevania in the GBA area. Shout out to my 90s peeps. Are you a 90s kid? I know Marvin is a 90s, 80s kid. So, this is the 90s squad today. Yeah, the fact that you like it, bro, it's super cool. Super cool because that's your jam. That is your jam. And again, it's so complex because we're seeing the extremely niche, extremely niche of game inspired one day, okay, we're good, gaming inspired video or shows, like we're seeing it with Last of Us right now, and the character that are getting stepped on because people like, oh, I don't like the way she looks, right? Or DMC that people didn't like because they like DMC, but then they saw the show and like, you know what, this is kind of cool. There's a lot of shows, Last of Us, Halo, people didn't like it. There's this show, Leveling, not Solo Leveling, that's an anime, but there is this show, Solo Level, right? And they're doing gaming, like for example, we're seeing Cyberpunk Edge Runner was also really good. Cyberpunk Edge Runner was also really, really, really good, right? And it's from the game. So, well, I don't know. I should give like more of a try for Castlevania. Because if you feel that strongly about it, maybe I miss something, right? Maybe I missed something. Because for people to feel about it, and you know the first one, there's a couple people that told me, yo, this is really good, this is really good, this is really good. And I'm like, really? That good? Because I didn't feel like it was that good. And I'm not saying that it's bad. But to me, it was like, okay, well, this is kind of cool. This is kind of good, right? But the thing is, when we're watching a show, we're also recapping it and reviewing it. So I do review on the game on the channel. So because we do review, I'm not really enjoying the show. I'm taking notes. So yeah, that doesn't help. For sure, that doesn't help. It would be better to focus on just watching a show, but I can't. Because either I'm working too much or I'm not working enough. So now, what we're going to do is, because we're finished with this, what we're going to do is, we are going to be working out. Now, my neighbors are sleeping. It is very late at night. So we're going to keep the workout light, right? But we're still going to work out. So, what am I missing? Am I missing something? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Hell to the yeah. Okay, so, we now have my glasses. Yesterday I didn't have my glasses. I couldn't read you guys. Tonight I can. So let's take advantage of that, right? Always cool to read people when they're talking to me. So I'm going to be finishing with this. And there you go. We just did Arc Knight and we just did Tokyo Ghoul as we filmed this. So kind of cool, isn't it? That was good. That was a lot. Thank you, Vernon, bro. Thank you, Vernon. See, super nice guy. Super fucking nice guy. You didn't tell me. How do you feel about the politics?
This journey of events we humbly call 24-hour news. Today's top story: Mount St. Helens.
This is just a gimmick. It's a flash in the pan.
Mm. Mm.
Better hope so.
Mm. Crystal light. That's the way to go. Okay, so let's get prepped up for the workout.
Dominate the world economy in the next decade. Dun, 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 dun,
Dum
dun.
dum.
Anyone else? What if we show a porno instead of the news? Ready?
No, absolutely not.
Ron Burgundy, baby.
We're just brainstorming here. We're trying to figure out how to make the news.
Do you have any AOT mangas?
Is supposed to be boring, Ron.
Do we have any AOT mangas? Okay. Well, I could be flexing. Let me just find it. Let me just find it. Of course, when I look for it, I'm not gonna find it. But I don't have any mangas. But we do have 4 Funko Pop. So if you look carefully here, we have Herwin. I have Levi. I got Mikasa, and I got Bertol. I got Bertol. So yeah, we don't have any AOT manga, sadly. We do have a complete collection of Tokyo Revenger. We also have Bro has Bluetooth. What? I don't have Bluetooth. What do you mean? Who is Bluetooth? Who is Bluetooth, bro? Bro, I got the Game of Thrones and a few others. Hell yeah. Bro, these Funko Pops are the shit. So who's your favorite Game of Thrones character? And okay. Now if I say that, you're gonna tell me, oh, Tyrion. I like Tyrion. I like Tyrion. I like Jon Snow. You're gonna like, let me guess, Jaime Lannister. You're gonna like Bronn. You're gonna like Podrick, right? Who you gonna like? You're gonna like who? You're gonna like Daenerys, and then you're gonna Bertolt or whatever bro is. Okay, so the complete truth is I got quite a collection of Funko Pop, right? And that shit is expensive. So what we end up doing is we ended up doing buying a lot of them, and then they were expensive. And then I saw that they were able to buy 6 of them, and under the 6 there was some that I didn't choose. Of course, it was 6 random, and the 6 random you could have them, and you could be like, okay, well, I didn't like this one, I didn't like this one, but the 6 of them could cost $36, so super cheap, super cheap. So do I like Bertolt? Not really. Do I like well, I love Eren, I like Levi, I like Erwin the most. Erwin, my favorite characters, and we got Erwin. Erwin from the 3rd season with his speech of "My soldier rage." That was fucking the bomb. I love Ramsey and Arya. Okay, Arya, cool. Actually, Arya, she got a lot of hate in last season, you know, because of the sex scene with Gendry, and Ramsey. Oof.
Got these phone messages from last week. You mailed them to me?
Damn. You guys, you're one cold son of a bitch, bro. You're one cold son of a bitch. Cold one. I guess Ramsey is cool. I'll be completely honest. Do I like Ramsey as a character? No. Do I like Ramsey as a character? No. But I do like the actor, the way he did the job. The way he filmed it, the way he acted it. I think he did a really good job. Ramsey is such a hard character, right? And I'm not hearing anybody talk about the Hound. I don't know why. the Hound.
She has butterflies in her heart.
Johnny, I can see you behind that desk and you're fired.
The Hound. Good fucking characters. He gave that role live. Absolutely. And it's funny because, you know,
You saved my life.
it's hard to not have typecast, right? Because he played for so long. Like, for example, Jason Momoa as the Dothraki, right? Emilia Clarke as Daenerys. Arya as Maisie Williams, right? Peter Dinklage as Tyrion, who did fantastic. The character who played Jorah, who played Cersei. Even the kid who played Joffrey. You can hate the kid that hate Joffrey. right? You can hate the kid that played Joffrey, but this kid was able to make everybody hate Joffrey. And when you're reading the books, you hate Joffrey. Well, the Hound and the brother wasn't great. I think the Hound was good. But I can understand what you mean. So the Hound, the Hound, you're right. He does. I understand. Yeah, I understand it. I understand. But I do agree with you. But I think that the Hound. So you see characters like Tyrion were good all around the whole time, right? The whole time. A character like the Hound didn't have a good finish, right? What's up, Sir Romo? How are you, dude? It's been a while. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. It's been a while. Miss you, dude. But yeah, for the Hound, it's the fact that at the end he has a good payoff. But I can understand that for most of the time that you're watching him, you don't like him. So at the end, but example, you don't like Littlefinger, right? But you cannot tell me that Littlefinger actually didn't play a good job. You know, you cannot tell me that. Romo, you doing good, bro? It's been a while, dude. I missed you, man. I hope you're doing okay. Sorry I disappeared, bro, but you know, sometimes life get harder. And when the tough get rough, the tough survive, and we're not going to the tough one, right? So now I'm at 12% batteries. 12% batteries. Let's work out before I lose all battery. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Whammy, whammy, whammy. So we did the same workout as yesterday. So basically, drop sets of 3 exercises. Right? 3 exercises. It was a snake that was needed, bro. But you see, I like that you set up because Littlefinger was the thing that we needed. But there was also Varys, the eunuch. Varys was also the character that we needed, but what payoff did he have, right? Or you can have a character like the Red Lady, who is so important but that doesn't have the best of finish, right? Or oh, the hat's gonna be bothering me.
Look at that little guy.
The hat to be bothering me. Any One Piece fan? Nobody? That's cool.
For all of us here at GNN, I'm Ron Burgundy. Don't just have a great night. Have an American night. And we're out. Wow! I couldn't take my eyes off the screens. You're electric.
What was the thing that was needed? Oh yeah, it was.
I was outside. Sure were, Brick.
Okay. Ron Burgundy, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Burgundy. Okay.
Damn straight, sister. We just done witness. Here's the truth. You can't handle it, little mama.
Get out! You are all terminated immediately.
If you were a man, I'd knock you out.
Really? Go ahead. Wait. Take your best shot. I have 5 brothers, and 2 of them are defensive backs. So come on.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Feel good. Fuck.
Good stuff.
What's the problem? Is he a chicken? Are you a chicken?
You can do it. Hell yeah, bro. We're trying to lose weight. Because again, the dream is to be content creator. So last year, we really focused on it.
I'm not buying time.
Just do what men have been doing for thousands of years and punch.
But not
Puncher!
enough.
The woman. Here comes the Toledo Express. All aboard!
Okay. So you know, we gain a lot of weight, and because we gain a lot of weight, we have to lose it. That's our dream. Hi Anna, how are ya? Anna meets Vernon. Vernon meets Anna. Anna meets Sir Romo. Sir Romo meets Anna. Anna the best. Oh Anna, look what we had for supper. Delicious, flawless rice. Now, Anna is Filipino, and in the Philippines, we say, rice is life.
Thank God for the Spike. Saved our launch. Spike. Who are these guys?
They're a local team out of San Diego.
You little beauty.
Oh, they.
Good. Well, are you done? 100%. How are you, Anna? How are you not sleeping already? You should be sleeping, girl. How's everything?
This thing was a disaster from the word go.
It's funny because Anna, we have conversation and
Alright, Ron.
they're super funny in the background. So when I see Anna write, I think about the Instagram DMs
Buddies out there.
and it makes me laugh.
Phil Spector, Robert Blake. Sounds like a fun group. We go out cruising chicks. Call ourselves the Lady Killer. I love that name. You should get it on the back of matching jackets. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Guys? Hey. Got some news.
Freddie, we don't exactly want to hear the word news right now.
Shit. You're right. Forget it. Forget I was even here. Forget that GNN wants you back.
I had a drink earlier, for real, which one? Which, because I know you work out too, so you're having those white monster?
Yanking our penises, Freddie. What's the deal? Yeah, quit yanking our penises.
No, I'm not. Your ratings went through the roof. I mean, people love what you did. You're a success. Get it? Great, big.
I am. Oh, thank you, Anna. I fucking adore you. I had to. You're not supposed to. I have to be like the big brother, the huya, and tell you no, no, no. Two is too much. Two is too much. Two is too much. How do you feel? Are you working tonight or no? Guys, if we have to tell Anna to stream. We have to tell her to stream some Tetris. Okay, so you're not working, but you're having energy drinks. What's up with that? Jeez, no. Why?
Worked for my entire life.
Why, Anna? Why? You're gorgeous. You're funny. You can talk. Got some good taste. Thank you for your likes, guys. Corbin, I see you out there. Thank you so much, bro. There you go. Then they cute. You're already cute. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're already cute. And plus, your dog has 2 color hair. That's the cutest dog with the cutest mistress. Come on now. You're cute. Don't worry about it. I tell you something. Everybody in the chat agree with me for sure.
There's something new on the New York social scene. It's fun, relatively benign, and costs about as much as a soda pop at the local drugstore. Here's Brian Fantano on why everyone who is someone
Get us
is
the booty.
lining up to smoke crack. Now, Brian,
Yes, I'm trying to.
some crack, and we're going to smoke it right here in the studio. I'm going to have a shot of that.
Did you know they were gonna have that?
No. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put your rock in the pipe. Is that where the phrase "put it in the pipe and smoke it" comes from? I don't care.
I tell you better when you do cooking segments.
Oh, you feel that? Wow, that's good. That's good. That's an immediate state of flow. You'll be surprised the effect it happens very quickly.
You're actually enjoying it.
Of course they're doing it. It's crap.
What do you say? What happened? Of course, I don't show my booty. I don't show my booty. Anna, it makes me. I want to be proud of you, you know? I'm proud of you already for who you are, but I know you want that deep down. And you can do it. Everybody around you is doing it. Right? Corey, Scarlett, Jay, Sam. I forget about Sam. And I'm not trying to force you, you know, but I would let that for you. I know that you want it. Right? I know that you want it, and working out will not change anything. Because it's in here that you're shy, you know?
If this is about sweets,
Right?
I think Brian
Just give yourself a chance. If you don't want to put the camera, don't put the camera. Don't let people tell you what to do. you don't want to put the camera, don't put the camera.
Death from above, we might do
Creative VTuber. Creative dude the VTuber. And everybody's gonna tell you that you have a weird voice for a dude.
I've been watching you.
That's what I did. That's what I did. I created a VTuber, right? Because I was shy also. And then I started talking. And people were like, dude, you have a really weird voice for a guy. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then one person said it. And I was like, okay, they're crazy, right? 2 people said it, right? So when I went on Google, right? And I went to cosplayer, right? I should have a video, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Big beard. Super manly. Oh, it makes sense. The voice matches. Oh, okay. The voice matches. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. It's funny because I only heard you talk a couple of times. And I saw your picture a lot because, you know, I'm a dude. And I went to your live. I was like, oh, it's cool. She's doing a collab. She's doing a collab. No, you're on your own. You're on your own. I'm like, oh, is that Jay? Is that Jay? Oh no, it's Lynn. Ah. Don't you miss it? Also, maybe the game that you choose wasn't the best game. What game? What other game would you like to play? Think about it. Think about it. Like Fortnite. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. Are you down? We can run some Fortnite together. We can stream some Fortnite together. Get you some courage. Get you some courage. You know? I know you suck. I know you suck. I know you suck. You didn't have to tell me. I know. I saw you playing at Tetris and I was like, at least you're good at something, you know? At least. You know? Let me guess, Apex. Apex, are you good at Apex? Because we can play Apex. Or we can play this new game, what's it called? There's a new game. It's well, not brand new, but it's I never played. Apex is like for that you're not gonna like it. But there's this brand new game which is Path of Exile. So tell me about the game that you played before. I'm gonna find you a game to play tonight. Rival? I don't have Rival. I don't have Rival. I have a PS4.
She wants you. Man, women have been all over me since we got crazy famous. Not to brag or anything. I just gave Florence Henderson crabs. That is in no way a brag.
You have to hurry, but 6% battery. 6% battery.
Had a fun time with you, then woke up the next
6%
day,
battery.
realized she had crabs.
We'll just do it fast.
Sounds to me like it's her fault for being away in the gap.
I have a date.
Rick has a date? Good for Brick.
What's a date? A date is simply when 2 people get together, do something social, have a few drinks, yada yada yada. Shirts off.
Just let's hurry. Let's hurry.
It's a fun thing. It's fun. It's all right. Look, don't worry, Brick. We got your back. Okay? First things first. We need to get you a little protection. There it is. Brian Pantana's glorious canon of comics. Oh, right, I know. Oh, the hooded guest. Like the cut of your jib. That one is ultra ripped. It's like you're wearing an armadillo shell on your privates. Takes 2 hours to get on. It's hooded. She'll never see you coming. Oh, wait. You think what I'm doing?
We still have to do the badge.
Good time.
We have to go MB. Thanks for the likes, dude. Appreciate you. How are you?
Watch people have sex.
You doing okay?
You made him denim.
Oh, we're finished, guys. We're finished because I'm at 5% battery.
Talk about a great ride. Wait a minute. I've got it.
I'm 5% battery. I'm gonna have to go. I guess I could charge your phone. But do I really want to charge a charge phone to talk to you guys? Yes. Right now, no. Tired. I want to go sleep. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Appreciate you. I guess we'll say mas. Shie. Spasiba. Mulțumesc. Gracias. Grazie. Merci. Thank you. That's it. If you know one more, tell me. What is salamat? Salamat is health. And in Tagalog. Isn't it health? Is it health or no? I think it's health. Isn't it health?
Rick, your legs are fine. Hands just
You know what? Just let the battery die. Let the battery die. I want to stay with you guys. Tavares, thank you. Oh, for real. I thought it was health. Health is what? Is Kampai? Kampai?
And after receiving a master's in journalism from Columbia, I got a job
Just my boy.
for ABC.
That's my boy.
wow.
That's my boy.
All